أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How is everyone doing? Alhamdulillah. So, okay, Alhamdulillah. So, ready for day 3? Yes, inshallah. So, we covered till, where did we stop last class? I think, yeah, we completed the Al-Fath'h. Very excited. Barakallahu fiqh, mashallah. So, yes, we can now continue to day 3. And we are now reaching the Al-Lisan. Okay. So, Al-Lisan, it is the tongue, right? So, the tongue, it's a organ that we can see, we can touch, we can feel inside the mouth moving around, and then we can stretch it, we can shrink it, isn't it? It's like a muscle. Okay. So we have a lot of letters from the tongue. Okay. Even from the tip of the tongue, we have 11 letters. Okay. So in order to understand the specific areas which is responsible for the formation of the sound, the tongue is divided into 4 major parts. We need to understand the major parts so that it is very easy for us to understand the area of articulation. So from the image, you can see the parts of the tongue. So the area that it is with kind of ridges and bumps and all, that is the area what we call as the root of the tongue. Okay, it is the root of the tongue. So the root means the end. Okay, so a minute. Sorry. So the ridges of the tongue or this bumpy area what we call as the root of the tongue, we discussed yesterday, it is coming as a part of the adrenal halq, isn't it? So the area that we are going to discuss is from this area to downwards. Okay, so always we will go from inside to outside direction. So from the image you can see the tongue has 4 major parts. The number 1 is this one, what we call as the aqsal lisan, the back part of the tongue. The second, the wasatul lisan, the middle part. The third, the hafatul lisan actually, okay, the sides of the tongue. And then we have the last part, which is the 4th part, it is the taraful lisan. So what are the 3 parts? Aqsal lisan, wasatul lisan, hafatul lisan, and taraful lisan. So what is aqsal lisan? Aqsal lisan is the back part of the tongue. Okay, the extreme back of the tongue. It doesn't mean it is the root of the tongue, but just before. That means if you stretch your tongue outside and you are checking in front of the mirror, and the very deepest area that you can see, it is the aqsal lisan. Okay, it is the farthest part of the tongue. Farthest part of the tongue. Now the second part, it is the wasatul lisan. Okay, it is the middle part of the tongue. The third one, it is the hafatul lisan, which is the sides of the tongue. Okay, there are a few letters which we specifically use the sides of the tongue for the articulation. Now the last part, it is the end of the tongue or tip of the tongue, what we call as taraful lisan. Okay, so this taraful lisan, if we extend the tip of the tongue further to outside the mouth, the tip of the tongue will get sharpened like this. And this sharpened tongue is what we call as very tip of the tongue or head of the tongue or ra'sul lisan. Okay. And now coming to the hafatul lisan, the sides of the tongue. The sides of the tongue is divided again into 2 parts, the back edge and front edge. So the back edge we will call as the aqsal hafa. Okay, hafa means edge, aqsa means the farthest. Now the front hafa or adnal hafa. Okay, so this occlusal halfa and adenal halfa is on the right side and on the left side. Okay, so these are the major parts of the tongue. Now let's see the different areas of the different names of the teeth also, and then we will compare which part of the tongue will be corresponding to the which teeth. Okay, let's see, inshallah. So here you can see, here there is an actually mistake is there. This should also be blue colored. Okay, this also blue. Blue. Okay, so let's see. We have 8 teeth on each side. The upper row, 8 teeth. The lower row, jaw, 8, 8, 8. So it is 32 teeth we have. So we just need to study the names of 8 letters, 8 teeth, and then the remaining are same. Okay. So going from the first one, we have one central incisor. Okay. And we have one lateral incisor. Now we have the canine. We have the two premolars, the first premolar and second premolar. And we have 3 molars, first molar, second molar, third molar is what we call as wisdom teeth. Okay, one more time. The first we have the incisor, central incisor, lateral incisor, canines, premolar 1, premolar 2, molars 1, 2, 3. Clear? Till here it's clear? Yes or no? I think it's, it's a very simple thing. That's why I'm going a little bit faster. Okay, good. Now let's move to the upper part area. This is an area that you need to clearly understand. Okay, because this is very important in understanding the areas of the articulation of the tongue letters. Okay, so I want all of you to feel the complete area. Okay, first of all, you keep your tip of the tongue outside your teeth here, and then you slowly drag from here, and we can reach till here, the soft area till here you can feel. Feel it once. Start from here. Go slowly backwards. Now you can reach here. This is the maximum you can reach. So you can see, you are now reaching the last teeth, isn't it? Every one of us can reach the last teeth. After that, I don't think anyone can reach. But yes, you can feel the soft area till here, isn't it? Now let's see what are the areas you felt currently. The first area that you felt, it is the bottom edge of the upper incisors, isn't it? It is the bottom edge of the upper incisors on the left side and the right side. Then you took your tongue slightly inside so that you can feel the back part of your incisors, what we call as the back plate of the incisors. Okay, this is the teeth. And now slightly here, you can feel both the teeth and the gum here. Gum means the soft part below the teeth. Okay, you can feel both the teeth and the soft gum area, isn't it? So this area is what we call as the root of the teeth. Root, not the gums. Okay, it is the root. It's an error. Okay, it is the root. Now, little bit you drag your tongue backwards and you can feel a small area till here. Okay, see, count the teeth, how it is corresponding to. I'm giving time for you to feel. And tell me, till which teeth you can feel the smooth area, what is called as the gums. Alisa. Till number 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. The gum area will be till which teeth? Of course, the root will be what you are feeling is number 1 teeth, right? Now, the gum. No answer. 4 teeth means till here. This is the 4th teeth. Till here you can feel the gums? No. Okay, by the way, don't when you come backwards, now don't just feel the middle part, but feel the sides also. So after the second teeth, you can feel the ridges area, isn't it? After the second teeth, you can feel the ridges area. Yes? Isn't it? Yeah. So we don't need the ridges area. So that means till almost the second teeth ending, you can feel this soft area, what we call as the gums. Yes or no? Hmm? Yes, very good. So now you close your mouth. Close your mouth. So when you are closing in the normal position, our tongue, the tip of the tongue will be in the upper roof. Hmm? No, no, no. Yeah, I was asking you to feel with your tip of the tongue, the upper roof. So you can feel the gum, the smoothened area will be corresponding to the second teeth area, isn't it? See the number of teeth. The second teeth I am mentioning from one side only. The 80th thing, I am talking the number 2. Mr. Jasmine, is it clear for you? Yes, but means what? I feel harder. Okay, you take your tip of the tongue back. Then you will feel the exact hard area. Then you come to the front again, then you will feel kind of, I didn't say soft, I said smooth, not soft, smooth area. Okay, if I use the term soft, then I'm sorry, that's a mistake. Smooth area. Okay, smooth area will be corresponding to the second teeth. Okay, now I was trying to say, yeah. So now I'm trying to say, just close your mouth. And when we are closing the mouth, normally our tip of the tongue will be in the upper roof. Now, keeping your mouth closed, feel from the second teeth area, which area from the tongue is corresponding to. That means we talked about the different parts of the tongue, isn't it? Aqsal lisan, wasatul lisan, taraful lisan. So the second area, you think it will be which part of the tongue? Of course, the half of the lisan, no need to answer because it will be always there. Taraful lisan, very good. Okay? Yeah, good, very good. Now we are going back again. Open the mouth and take your tip of the tongue from the second teeth, from the gums. You now felt the smooth area, what we call as the gums. Little bit back, little bit more. You stretch your tongue and you can feel the ridges on both the sides where the middle part will be a bony area. Ridges on both sides. Till almost the fifth teeth, you can feel the ridges area, isn't it? Feel it. Both the sides, you can feel the ridges. Now count the teeth also. It will be the starting of the first premolar or second premolar. Till second premolar, the ridges will be there, isn't it? Yes, yes, no, no. Did you feel the ridges area? Okay. So now tell me till the 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth. Okay, the 4 teeth and the fifth teeth as I told, isn't it? So I will separate the fifth teeth now. Till the fourth teeth, the tarful lisan will be there, isn't it? Close your mouth and feel it. Till the fourth teeth, count with your finger. 1, feel it your teeth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now keep your jaws closed and feel with your tongue in the upper roof. That fifth teeth area is the starting point of tarful lisan. So from the not fifth teeth, sorry, fourth teeth. So 4, 3, 2, 1. This much area will be corresponding to the tarful lisan. Clear? Okay, this is how we compare and we'll try to understand. So this ridges area we call as the muqaddimul hanak, or we will call as the starting point of the palate area or pre-palate area. Now coming to the fifth and the sixth one. At that time you are now entering a dome-shaped structure. You are taking your tongue back and your tongue has reached a cave-like shape, isn't it? A dome-shaped structure your tongue has reached. Yes, which is a hard area, bony area, what we call as the hard palate, what we call as the hard palate. So here the hard palate that you can see, it is corresponding till like 5, 6 or maybe almost the 7. Okay, till here it will be the hard palate, isn't it? Okay, so corresponding to the middle part of the tongue, the vasopal lisan, it will be the fourth, fifth, and sixth teeth. Not fourth we talked about in vasopal lisan. Like 5 and 6 area will be corresponding to the vasopal lisan, and from the 6, 7, 7, 8, it will be the aquasal lisan. Okay, it will be the aquasal lisan. Okay, it is not the exact number, but yes, almost like, it is almost correct for everyone. Okay, so it can be changing due to the position of the teeth and all, but yeah, generally we can keep it this way. Okay, so this will be the aquasal lisan. Okay, we use different color. This will be the aquasal lisan. Okay, and this will be the vasopal lisan, and this will be the thoracic lisan. So when we reach the hard palate, when you take your tip of the tongue even backwards, you can feel the soft area towards the 8 teeth, isn't it? The last teeth, if you have, because most of us won't have this, the wisdom teeth, we will take it out, okay, normally. The dentists, they say that it is not good for us, subhanAllah, Allah knows best. Okay, so this one, the last one, it is the soft palate area. So did you feel till here? So now you should know which part of the tongue will correspond to which part of the upper roof and which part of the teeth. But actually when we open our tongue and we will stretch it out, it will be slightly different because each areas will be stretching now. The thoracic lisan is stretched now, the vasopal lisan will be stretched now, the aquasal lisan will be stretched now, isn't it? So at least you understood the parts of the tongue, the upper roof and the teeth. Yes or no? Okay, good. Now we will go to the aquasal lisan. So remember, aquasal lisan, it is the 8 and 7, isn't it? And maybe that we can take a little bit from the 6th also, aquasal lisan. Okay, so from the upper roof, we have the soft palate. So soft palate is actually start from the 8th teeth. Sorry, I didn't say the 6th one. Sorry, my mistake. The 8 and the 7 maybe a little bit. Okay, so count your teeth with your finger itself. You touch it. You can watch it later. You touch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So see, where did the 8th teeth? So let's say this is my face. Okay. And this is my lips, let's say. Okay. Very bad picture, but then yes, you can imagine this is like that. Okay. And then if this is my chin, where is my ears? Okay, this is my ears. Okay, so I am counting like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say I reach till here. 8 teeth. See? Actually, we are in the like 3/4 of our cheek, isn't it? We have reached the 3/4 of our cheek, isn't it? I don't know if it is halfway, but not halfway, a little bit back towards the halfway, isn't it? Hmm? Did you feel that? I am waiting because I am asking you to feel it. So yes, that is the starting point of soft palate. See, yesterday we talked. We have the ear lobe and we have the ear opening, and then just in front of the ear opening we have the jaw separation, and we have this, this and that is there, isn't it? And a little bit here we have this 8 teeth. So let's say this is the 8 teeth. Okay, and just behind the 8 teeth we will start the along with the 8 teeth, maybe we can start the aksal lisan. So this aksal lisan, actually from your cheek, if you try to visit, check upon a student's face. Let's say you are correcting one student of you, and then you are checking the face of the student. You can just tap slightly, you can just press her cheek over there, and you can ask her to feel your eighth teeth. So this is your eighth teeth. So from here to backwards, we have the aqsal lisan. Okay, and now we have to raise the back part of the tongue to upper roof for the makhraj of qaf. So 80th area is the starting point of soft palate. Okay, again, repeat after me. 80th area, 80th means the complete 8. So we have reached the wisdom teeth area. Wisdom teeth area is the region for the makhraj of qaf. Okay, the tip of the tongue will be like that. So 18th area, the 8th, not 18th area, the 8th area will be the starting point for the makhraj of letter qaf. Okay, so that means the 18th is the starting point of soft palate. The upper lisan has to raise and it has to touch the soft palate from the 18th area till what we did yesterday for the ghain and the ha. Remember, the jadrul lisan will raise. So from the jadrul lisan till the aqsal lisan, we will use for the makhraj of qaf with the soft palate on the upper roof. This is the makhraj of letter. It will be like this. Off, off, off. So normally the confusion starts with the student when we say the back part of the back edge. So they will go to the adnal halq, or even some sisters will go to the epiglottis area and they will make the sound off, off. No, that is the throat letter. So remember the the soft palate, it is just behind the eighth teeth. So where is your eighth teeth? You just felt now. So that is the makhraj of the letter qaf. Not much deeper to the throat. It is here. Understood. This is the sound. Ako. Ako. So remember, in order to maintain the cough, it has the heaviness is there, and we have this kalkala is there, isn't it? So all these things add to the echoing of this letter, and it will bring the more echo means the more stronger cough. So in order to bring the echo, what do you think? We have to increase the space inside our mouth. So how to increase the space inside our mouth? Of course, keeping the back part of the tongue elevated is the first thing. The second, you separate the two jaws properly. See, the separation should happen properly so that the tongue has enough space to reach to up the upper roof, and thus it can make the echoing. Because the sound that produced at the makhraj, it will come and it will hit here, and then it will cause the echoing. Ako. Let's say I'm closing the mouth. I'm not opening the mouth properly. So now how the sound will be? Ako, ako, ko, 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 ko. See? Cough, cough, cough. Now, cough, 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 cough. Can you feel the difference? Cough. It is the tafkhim sound. The echo should happen only when you keep the enough gap between the rows of, and yes, you have to raise the tip of the tongue here, sorry, the back part of the tongue here, and see how the tip of the tongue, it will be resting down. Okay, but not relaxed. That's the point. Okay, the tip of the tongue is resting down itself, that's for sure, but it is not relaxed. Okay, just try to make the few easy letters for you from the 7 heavy letters, or the ra or the lam, any heavy letter, try to make it with a light letter. For example, if you are making like heavy letter ha, make a light letter ha. Okay, if you make a heavy letter pa, make a light letter ta. If you're making a bo, make a heavy letter dal. Okay, you practice this and you will feel that stress in the tip of the tongue. Whichever easy letter is there, you have to do that, because if you are practicing with a heavy difficult letter, you won't understand. Okay, so do qaf, kaf, qa, ka, qa, ka, po, ta, bo, da, so, sa, Ra, ra, la, la, la. Can you feel that stress in the tip of the tongue? Did you feel that? I am not asking you to raise the tip of the tongue, but it is not relaxed. When we say the tarqiq letters, yes, your tip of the tongue will be relaxed. Say ka, ka. Now, qa, qa. Do you feel that stress on the tip of your tongue? Only if you have the proper tafkhim, you will be able to understand that. Yes? Honestly, yes? Or, just for the sake? What about others? Okay. Okay, so why is it happening? Inshallah, we will study in the theme in the next workshop, inshallah. Okay, but that's a point. It's not something you are doing purposefully, but it is happening automatically, because if you don't do that, then the sound will be a qaf, qa, qa, qa. The tafkhim is less for the alif. Qa, qa, qa. Only if you that make that pressure on the tip of the tongue, your tafkhim will stay as such. Otherwise, your tafkhim will be coming down. The graph will come down like this. It will come down. Qa, qa. Your qaf is heavy, but the alif is coming down. Qa, qa. No, you have to keep the graph in the same level. Qa, 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 qa. Understood? So this is the makhraj of the letter qaf. Okay, and just like we discussed yesterday, let's go through the sifat of the letter qaf little bit. Okay, then when we do the letter qaf, okay, ako, 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 you will feel the that vibration from your throat. So if it is vibration, means with respect to the quality air, which sifa it possesses. If there is vibration, then it will be Jahar. Very good. Okay. So the qaf is a Jahar letter. Doesn't have air. This is wrong sound. Qaf, qaf, qaf. Now with respect to the flow of sound, how much you try, you won't be able to send the sound out. But we will push the sound out from the makhraj with a blasting mechanism or bouncing mechanism, what we call as qalqala, isn't it? So the flow of sound will be what? Dash, shidda, tawassut or rakhawa. It is shidda. Very good. Okay. Now, what about the direction of the sound? Whether the direction of the sound is changing or not? Who is deciding that? Whether the direction of the sound should be changed or not? Who is deciding that? Who is controlling? The tip of the tongue for qaf. Yeah, I will come to that. Actually, that's a point for the bigger discussion. We don't have enough time, but then again, I will repeat. You can see in this GIF itself. See here in this GIF, you can see how the tip of the tongue is kind of, a pressure is there. It is just to hold the sound inside the mouth. If you don't keep that and you keep it in a resting position, and then the sound will be going out. There won't be enough tafkhim. Understood? Yeah, the raising the back part of the tongue will decide whether the direction of the sound should be changed or not. And for qaf, yes, direction is changing, and hence the sifa will be dash. Not tafkhim, the sifa will be raising the back part. Isti'ala. Very good. Okay, it is the isti'ala. And now we have the special sifa, qalqala. So this is for the qaf. Now let's say the letter kaf. So we talked about the qaf. Okay. So we understood where is the 8th teeth. Now you feel the hard part. Maybe you can touch with your finger itself where the hard palate and soft palate is, where is the junction. Okay, you keep it, you touch there and feel the number of teeth. It will be 7 or maybe 6, that area. Okay, so maybe between the 8 and the 7, that will be the best. Okay, so feel Okay. So that is the area for the letter kaf, 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 ek, 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 ek. So don't come too much front towards the 4th teeth or a 6th teeth or no. You have to go back because we need the hard palate and soft palate. The soft palate, we understood it is the last teeth area, isn't it? The last teeth. So we need the last teeth and the just before the 7th teeth also. So we will make the area, the just touch with your finger. Okay, 7th and the 8th teeth just after the cough. So where the cough is ending, we will start from there. Okay, up, calf, up, calf, up, calf. Understood? So where the cough is ending, you start the calf from there. Because the only difference is the tip of the tongue will be coming down, yani the resting down. Earlier I told you the tip of the tongue will be slightly, a pressure will be there. That pressure will be absent here. Okay. And where you stopped, you start from there for the calf. A little bit area. Up, calf, up, calf, up, calf, ek, 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 calf, kaki, ku, ek, ek. Let's see the Sheikh voice. You are hearing, right? You can hear the sound or not. I think it is off. It was off till now. No one told me. Okay, listen.
Ek, ka, ku, ki, ek, ek, ka.
Ek, ek, ek. So this sound will be possible only when you go towards the 7th and the 8th. And if your cough is correct. Okay, if your cough is correct, it is very easy to do the calf. Why? You go to the cough. Okay, so what I'm doing now, see, I'm making the cough now. And then when I end the cough, I will do the calf like this. See, up, calf, up, calf, up, calf, ek, ek, ek. Okay. I feel a kind of a silence for no reason. I don't know why. Even though this is a silent session, but I feel there is some absence. Yes, understood. Yeah, I'm back. But Qadar Allah, my laptop charge is also very less, and I connect with my mobile, and my mobile charge is also very less. I don't know what will get switched off at the first place. Anyways, let me finish this, okay, quickly, okay, before one of this is going to get switched off. Anyways, yeah, Bismillah. So no repetition, I will just run. Okay, so please bear with me, and then you can listen to the recording, and inshallah tomorrow we can discuss if you have further doubts. Okay. So we were talking about the letter kaf. So this letter kaf, we have the 8th teeth and 7th teeth area, let's say. Okay. 8 teeth for qaf and 8 and 7 because we need both soft and hard. That's the point. The 8 teeth we told about the aqsal lisan. You can see here itself. The 8 teeth you can see this is the 8th. Okay, a little bit from the 7th also we need to use this much area because we need for the calf, the hard palate and soft palate, the junction exactly. Okay, and then we do the sukoon, the very important thing you have to keep in mind that we have to make the closed sound in the beginning, and then once you part the makhraj, you will let the air out. So you should not make these two steps together. What is it? The ek, this is wrong. Ek, wrong. It should be ek. First you close, first completely cutting off the sound because this is a shidda letter, and then when you part, you will get the hums. Ek, ek. So this is very important. And another confusion normally happens with the letter kaf is that whether we do the haraka, the hums will be there or not. Yes, it will be there, but it is just that it is not audible. Okay, see, ka, ki, ku, the hums is there. Okay, but the problem is that we won't be able to feel it or hear it because it is coming from the aqsal lisan. Inshallah, we will study this in detail in the advanced level. Okay, so for now you can keep it like that. Do not ever make this mistake like ek, ek. No, it should be ek, ek, ek. First shidda, and then you have to move to the hums, and this is a light letter, hence is different. Okay, now we have to move part of the tongue, which is the wasatul lisan, the middle part of the tongue. The middle part of the tongue, it will be corresponding to the 6th teeth or maybe 5th teeth, and maybe 6 and 5 you can keep because the 4th it will be coming to the powerful lisan. Okay, so 6 and the 5 you can keep it for the wasatul lisan area. So wasatul lisan area, from the teeth it is 6 and the sun. So from where the upper roof, so which part from the upper roof? So the upper roof we have entered the hard palate area. So from the picture it is very clear that the area is the middle of the hard palate. Okay, the middle of the hard palate. Normally the students will make the mistake that they reach just in front of the calf. Remember where the calf was earlier. The calf was here, isn't it? So now the gym is here, not exactly here actually, it will be here. Okay, it will be here. So middle of the hard palate. So it is almost like quarter part. No, it is exactly middle of the hard palate here. Okay, so remember the kubba area started when we felt with our tip of the tongue after the ridges area. We felt it entered to a kubba area. So that area we will have to keep for the hitting area for the letters Jim, Sheen and Ya. Okay, so the major important mistake the students does is of course the change in the hitting area. Normally the wasatul lisan will be correct for everyone, but they will confuse with the hitting area. Okay, so the hitting area means the middle of the hard palate. Okay, so towards here, and it will be completely closed from the left side to right side. Okay, from the left to right side. Okay, from this area to this area it will be completely covered. See, this is shidda. So we have to make qalqala. Remember the sound is not This is why this is happening, because the letter Jim is a jahar letter, no air. So you are making the makhraj weak, and hence slightly air is escaping. Don't let the air out. It is strong. You take the effort from the throat to make it completely jahar. Ja, 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 ji, ju, not ja, ji, ju, or ju. No. So this letter Jim, you have to, as I mentioned, the wasatul lisan. But when we raise the wasatul lisan, see, the whole middle part of the tongue is raising. I will take that tongue as the green color. Okay. So the whole tongue is raising and hitting the upper roof, isn't it? Feel it. So remember, the area that is raising has half of the lisan also. Okay. Just give me 1 minute. The electricity is back. Let me connect. Okay, I'll continue. You can hear me clearly. You all can hear me clearly, right? Can anyone confirm, please? Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so what I was going to say, it is regarding the part of the tongue that we are raising and hitting the upper roof. Okay, so we are taking the tongue and we are raising towards the upper roof. So from the area that we are raising, okay, so let's say this is the teeth from the upper roof. This is the teeth, and then we have this area from the hard palate area. So the area making use of any along with the teeth and little bit area, actually the corresponding area will be the Hafatul Lisan. I hope that what I'm trying to explain is clear. So when we are raising the middle part of the upper roof, your focus should be the middle of the middle part of the tongue. Middle of the Wasatul Lisan, not complete, because the makhraj is not here. It is not here, but it is here. The exact middle of the tongue. Okay. So if this is my tongue, okay, and this is the Wasatul Lisan, okay, sorry, you are raising this part of the tongue to the upper roof. Your focus should be on the middle of the middle part. Why? The two sides are actually half. So your focus should not go sideways. No, exact center. Okay, but if you focus on the sides, what happens? Understood? This can also be a reason. So very important, you focus on the middle of the middle part. Sound. Only no j, no j. Okay, this is the makhraj of the letter J. Let's listen to the Shaykh sound.
أج أج الحج
Listen, this
الحج
voice doesn't have a J sound,
أج
isn't it? It's clear J sound. I don't know. Actually, in our normal speech, sometimes when we say like jam, jam, the jam, you will not say jam, isn't it? The J A M J, the J, it is only J sound. So you can keep that sound, isn't it? It is not, the problem is that you will make the letter J without any air, and then or suddenly you think about the Wasatul Lisan with the Hanakal Ala, and then you will make the J sound. This is the problem. Okay, so you just make the sound and try to bring the proper sound. For any correction of the sound, or any makharij, what you have to keep in mind, it is the understanding of the proper sound. That's what I always suggest my students, that you should know what is the proper sound. Then only you will be able to correct yourself. Okay, so you should know which one is the J sound. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Uh, This is the sound of the letter G. Okay. Send who pronounced the J with the Sahas Sheikh of the tongue? I don't know, dear. Center and side because it's in Arab. Actually, the problem is that we cannot separate the sides from the middle. Actually, the language has the hafa also. Hear me clearly. Something happened. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We cannot raise the middle of the middle part. What I'm saying, we will use the complete middle part, but your focus should be on the middle of the middle part. That's what I'm saying. Same for the board. The board we are using the complete hafa, adnal hafa, aqsal hafa, the complete. But the makhraj is only aqsal hafa. Your focus should be on the aqsal hafa, even though we will use the sides also, the front hafa also. Understood? Okay, Sister Isa. No, no, it's okay, it's fine. We are not going to discuss his explanation. What I'm saying, okay, did you understand the point? We will use, but your focus should be on the middle part. That's what I'm saying. I didn't ask, we cannot raise only the middle part to middle part. We have to use the sides also. Understood? Is it clear? Okay, now we will move to the next letter, the letter sheen. So the sheen, what happens is that, okay, we will take the previous image. See? So for the sheen, it is again the middle part along with the sides are there. But the problem happens when the hitting area, the middle part, a slight opening will happen like this in the center. It is not like the complete tongue is separated from the upper roof. The sides with the middle part will be there, but from the middle part, a slight opening will happen. This is how the sheen is happening, but the other area will be in the upper roof. It is not visible in this image. Why? Because this is a cross section. Okay, so the middle separation is what it is shown here. It is not like the tongue is separated completely from the upper roof. No, that's not going to happen. Ash. Ash. Remember, the tip of the tongue should be down, not in the upper roof, because some sisters, they will make the sheen in the local language also. For example, our language, Malayalam, the tip of the tongue is always up for the jim, sheen, and ya sound. Our tip of the tongue is up. So don't make that sound. The tip of the tongue should be down. The same for the ya. What happens is that again the sides with the slight middle part is on the upper roof, but the middle opening will be little bit wider than the letter sheen. That's it. I, ya, you, ye. See, when I'm saying ya, ye, this sound should be clear. But when I say I, it is not necessary that you should bring the I sound. Why? Because it has a softening quality, what we call as lean. Okay, before going to the ya, let's see the sound of the sheen from the Sheikh audio.
أش أش فمكان
Okay, so this is the sound of the sheen. Ash. So you can see how the sound is spreading from the middle of to the outside. This special quality, the spreading of the sound is what we call as tafashi. The special quality for the letter sheen. Only sheen has this spreading sound quality, what we call as tafashi. Ash. You can feel the sound is spreading, or maybe the air spreading. You can feel that, isn't it? Okay. Now we have the letter ya غير مادية.
أي يا
Just one more time.
يو يي لا يستحيي.
See, when the Shaykh recited yes, ye should be clear. But when we say aina, the sound should be softened. We should not say ay. No, aina. Aina, this is what we call as lean, isn't it? Okay. So remember, even though the picture shows the tongue is separated from the upper roof, it is not the mechanism. The mechanism is actually the wasatul lisan is in the upper roof, but the opening is wider than the chin. Okay.
أي
Yeah,
يا
you,
يو يي
ye.
لا.
Understood. So this is the sound of the letter yeah. Okay, so with this, Alhamdulillah, we have finished the wasatul lisan. And let's compare these three letters, the sounds, how it is happening. See?
بين مخارج الجيم والشين والياء. لما نرى الثلاثة إلى جانب بعضها يتبين لنا
Okay. So why the Wi-Fi symbol is slightly different? Because it is how the sound is spreading. That's it. Okay. Other than that, there is nothing. Okay. It is only the same area itself. Understood. Now we will go to the Hafatul Lisan. We will finish Hafatul Lisan also for today, inshallah. So Hafatul Lisan, it is the size of the tongue. And the first letter is our the letter Bod. Why we say this star letter? Because only the Arabic language has this letter. So because of this reason, the letter is called as the Lughatul Arabiyya, and then the Arabic language is called as Lughatul Bod. Lugha means the speech or the language. Okay, the language of the letter Bod. So like that, the nickname is also there because only the Arabic language has this. So that's why this is star letter, because for every other letter we will be having one or other way we can compare with a sound in our local language. But not for the bod. The bod, there is no similar sound. So first of all, let's understand the half a little bit more detail, and then we will come to the sound. Okay, the halfa, it is the edges of the tongue. See, remember, from the 6-7 area, we have now reached the 4th teeth area. Okay, so we talked about the qaf here, the kaf here, the jim shin ya from these 2 teeth area, jim shin ya, isn't it? Now we have reached the 4th teeth area. Okay. So 4th teeth area, it is the area for the letter lam and for the letter bod. Both they have from the lam it is this part, like this for the lam. But for the bod, it is this area. Okay, but even though we will say the aqsal hafa, the back part of the green colored hafa is responsible for the letter bod, actually we have to use the complete hafa. The adnal hafa, that means the yellow colored area, will be there for the support, and for the articulation we will use the green color area. Understood? Bo, 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 bo. Okay, bo, bo. So actually what happens is that first of all we will keep our tip of the tongue in the makhraj of lam. Okay, so let's say the hitting area here. Okay, it is here. No, we'll use different color. Is better. Yeah. We will keep the tip of the tongue here, and then we will completely close the makhraj this way. We will completely close. Okay. So it is shut completely. There is no way for the sound to go out. So the yellow colored area will be here and the green color area will be on the both sides. Okay. So and then we will make the sound. You can feel that stretching sound, isn't it? So this stretching sound is happened because this letter bod, when we raise the sides of the tongue to go towards the sides of the upper molar area, see, green color with the green color. Remember, our middle point from the upper roof, it is like a kubba, like a, like a dome-shaped structure. It is like this, like this. And now we are raising the sides of the tongue. So if we raise the sides of the tongue, then that means sides of the tongue, it is no problem. You will receive the recording. If the sides of the tongue is raised, means there is a small depression in the middle. Just like, imagine there is a spoon. What is the shape of the spoon? The concave shape, isn't it? The sides are raised and then there is a depression in the middle. The same way, if we raise the green color area to go towards the green color area here, our tongue will be in the shape of a spoon. Okay, and now in the upper roof also we have this dome shaped structure. So actually what happens is that it acts like a lid with a cover. Okay, it will act as a bowl with a lid on it. Okay, this is a lid and this is the bowl to it. So what happens, let's say we are collecting some heavy, highly boiling something. Okay, we have just maybe the boiling soup or something we served here, and then we suddenly closed it with the lid. So what happens, all the steam from this, it will get collected inside the bowl, and once you suddenly remove this lid, what happens, the steam will go out like this with force, isn't it? It's the strong, that thing will come up. So same way, what happens is that now our tongue is like this bowl and the upper roof is like this lid, and what we are holding inside is the sound of the letter bod. Okay, so what happens is that the sound will get collected to the center of the tongue and it will increase in volume. And what happens is that initially the our tongue was placed in the four teeth area. This was the initial stage. But now, because this sound get collected in the middle, this compression will increase, and this compression will cause the tongue to slide towards the front. So that at the end, when we finish the letter both, the tongue position will be in the number 2 here, towards the back part of the teeth, to the root of the teeth. Okay, so first initial position was here, and the tongue will slide and move towards the number 2 position, resulting in the lengthening of the sound. See, can you feel that? It is not just the tip of the tongue is extending, but you will feel a kind of stretching happens on the sides of the tongue in your mouth. You will feel your complete mouth is filled with the sound, isn't it? Can you feel that? This quality is what we call as istitala. Istitala, it is the stretching of the sound or lengthening of the sound caused by the compression of the sound get collected in the middle of the tongue when it is covered with the upper roof. So in order to istitala to happen properly, the main thing you have to focus is the initial position that you are keeping the tip of the tongue. It should be here. It needs some space for the tongue to slide. Initially, if you keep it here, then there is no space for the tongue to slide. No istitala will happen. You will make tha. No, bo. Understood? This is the sound of the letter bod. Clear? Is it clear? Okay, let's see the sound. See the stretching. Understood. See, with that you have to keep in mind one more thing. When the is happening in this image, see how the teeth is separated. But when the is happening, the teeth is actually closing. So that means you need the support of the jaw to make the area of contact for the makhraj. The support of the jaw is needed. So actually, you will feel an upward movement for the letter jaw. Let's listen to the video again. The sliding is very minimal. Yes, that's it. Can you see? The actually the mouth is separated, but then when we do the both, we will take the upper roof, the lower jaw to the upper roof. We cannot make no, not this much. Only just like we are saying F. That's it. F, H, S, that's it. But that lengthening sound you will be able to hear because of this compression. This compression, we have actually another term, very familiar term. Who can tell the name? The compression quality that I have been explaining, that it will be get collected in the middle and cause compression like O sound. Yeah, very good, mashallah, very good. Okay, it is itbaq. So what is itbaq? That is the new quality we are going to study. The itbaq is caused by which action of the tongue? Tell me. We told that isti'la is caused by the raising the back part of the tongue, isn't it? So which action will decide this compression of the happening in the middle part is caused by dash. Which action of the tongue? Yes, the compression is the resultant, that is itbaq. But this is caused by Which action? What do you think? No. The enclosure of the sound is the itbaq, that is the compression. It is caused by dash action of the tongue. The tongue will do something which is actually resulting in the compression of the sound. Let's hear the answer. Circling? Lahava? No. Dip in the center. Okay, you're almost closer. So there is a depression is causing in the center. That means a concave shape. This concave shape is happening because of dash. We are doing something, that's why the depression is happening in the middle, in the center of the tongue. That's caused the compression. That's what it called. Deep curve is caused by dash. Think. Middle depression is caused by, how do we make this depression? You think in that way and you will get the answer. How do we make this depression? Yeah, critical thinking. Not istopola. Istopola is a different mechanism there. It is not connected to the path. Come on, think. I need answers. Think. Not isti'ala. Isti'ala, we told. Isti'ala is the reason for giving more pressure. No. We are doing something with the tongue. So because of that reason, there is a middle depression. Raising the half. MashaAllah. Very good. Raising the sides. Okay, let me give you a star. Okay. That is the star. I don't find the star, so I will give you a heart. Okay. Barakallahu feek. Okay. Yeah, raising the sides of the tongue. Okay. So raising the sides of the tongue, that is what we are doing first. Just like elevating the back part of the tongue is what we call the isti'ala. Isti'ala is the reason for the tafkhim, isn't it? Same way, raising the sides of the tongue will cause a depression in the middle. Understood? This depression will get the sound will get collected in this depression, and now with the upper roof, this will cause a compression, and this results in the itbaq, like O sound. O. This is common for all the four letters. Okay, see, so, bo, po, wo. Understood? Clear? Yes. No. Okay, let's listen here again. Okay, elbow. Bo. So what is this name of the special sofa for this letter? Istiqala. Very good. Okay. So one more thing. Because the letters have itbaq, these letters will be extra heavy compared with the letters we discussed like qaf, ghain or kha. Okay. So what is the reason? It has itbaq. It has compression because here we are raising the sides of the tongue. Another important thing you have to make, like a pointed star or something in your notebook. If a letter is itbaq, that will be automatically isti'ala. Okay, one more time. If a letter is an itbaq, having itbaq, that will automatically have isti'ala. That means we cannot make itbaq without isti'ala. Okay, we cannot make itbaq without isti'ala, but we can make isti'ala without itbaq. Like letter qaf, letter ghain, letter kha. They don't have itbaq. They have only isti'ala. So the letters having itbaq we call as mutabaqa. Letters having infitah, which is the opposite quality. That means the sides are lowered. There is no depression, hence no compression, hence no itbaq. We will call it as infitah. The letters are called as munfatiha. Okay, munfatiha. Understood? Okay. So yes, let's go to the last letter for today. It is the letter lam. Very easy letter. Okay, only thing is that you have to focus on the yellow colored area, the 8 teeth area. Remember, The 80th area we have reached the ridges now. Okay, ridges. We have reached the ridges area, the 80th. Remember, I shared in the picture earlier. So hear the sound. No sound. I don't know why. Okay. So you can see how the sound is going. See, this is the makhraj, isn't it? So the sound produced at the makhraj actually has no way to come this way because it is closed here. So what happens is that the sound will travel backwards and it will escape through the sides of the tongue. Okay, because the sound is changing its direction from its produced area, we will call this quality as inhiraf. So what is inhiraf means? Inhiraf, it is the drifting of the sound. The sound cannot exit through the articulation point. Instead, it will take an emergency exit. Understood? So this is inhiraf. So you can see that for the lamb, the sound is escaping through the sides of the tongue, not the exit point. Understood? Not the through the articulation area, but through the sides of the tongue. So we have, you know, that the letter lam can be tafkhim and tarqiq. So if it is tafkhim, the sound will be down, shape of the tongue will be just like what you can see, the back part of the tongue will be lowered. Whereas if the lam is heavy, you can see the back part of the tongue is raised and sound will be going down after it is hitting upper roof. Okay. So actually there is a step here, the sound will hit the upper roof and then it will release through the sides of the tongue like la, la, la. The other one was la, la, la. Understood? Okay. So this is for today. Alhamdulillah. We have finished, not day 2. We finished day 3. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So yes, Alhamdulillah, we could finish on time. But I went a little bit faster because of the electricity and all. But I hope I got the points clearly. Maybe you can go back and check, and then if you still have some doubt, we will discuss in the next class. Do you have any doubts till now what we have discussed? You can type. By that time, I will ask few questions. You are ready to answer? Yes or no? Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. So, from the aqsal lisan, we have 2 letters from the same articulation point. Mutabaqah, mim, ta, ba, qaf, ha, mutabaqah. Okay, yeah, I will repeat the question. It's a true or false question. Okay, from the aqsal lisan, we have 2 letters articulating from a single articulation point. True or false? Come on, we have 10 sisters here. Okay, I got 2 true and few for other false. Actually, it is false. Why? Because I understood why it is true, because you consider aqsal lisan as one makhraj. No. Even though it is aqsal lisan, we have 2 specific makharij. The first one from the soft palate. The second one from the soft palate and the hard palate. It has 2 distinct areas. That's why it is not from one single articulation point. From the aqsal lisan, we have 2 specific articulation points. Clear? For the sisters who typed as true, did you understand? So the answer is false. Okay? Very good. Barakallahu feek. Now next question. Easy question maybe. Letter kaf has hums when we make the sukoon, but the letter qaf has dash when we make the sukoon. Letter kaf has dash when we make the sukoon, but the qaf has dash. Of course, all the sufat are correct, but with respect to the hums, maybe you can say, yeah, the special sufa is what I'm thinking. All the answers, if you say write hums, jahr, it is correct because the kaf is hums and the qaf is jahr. But what I expected was qalqala. Yes, very good. Okay. The cough is heavy because we raise the back part of the tongue. But the calf is not heavy because we are not raising the back part of the tongue. True or false? Listen the question carefully. Listen to the question carefully. For the cough, it is a heavy letter because we are raising the back part of the tongue. For the calf, it is not a heavy letter because we are not raising the back part of the tongue. If it is false, if your answer is false, I need reason. For the true, I can understand because the statement itself makes the answer. But if you are answering as false, I need reason. I will wait. We raise, but we touch the soft palate. We are using the back part of the tongue for both, but for calf, it's not directing the sound towards the roof. Okay, but this get the proper answer. Only two sisters did the false, right? Okay, so answer is false. Why? Because both the sisters answered a little bit correct. Why? Why it is false? First of all, because we are we are raising the back part of the tongue for both the letters, isn't it? Both are aqsal lisan. We are raising the aqsal lisan to upper roof to make cough and the calf. But the cough is heavy, calf is not heavy. Why? Because, as the sister Shaheen typed, we are touching the cough to the soft palate. So because of that, we have more space inside the mouth to make the echo. But whereas for the calf, we are going towards the hard palate and hence there is no space for the echoing. Okay, using the back part of the tongue for both, but for calf it's not directing the sound toward. Yeah, the reason is because the space is there for the cough because we are using the aqsal lisan. The space is not there for the calf because we are using the hard palate. Okay, clear? Should we say direction? Better the space. The space is the reason and then the direction comes. And you can now check the images if you have. You can just go through the images and you can see there is no space inside the mouth because the tongue is coming towards the front, towards the hard palate. Okay. Now another question. The letters Jim, Sheen, Ya are coming from the same makhraj with one specific articulation point. The letters Jim, Sheen, Ya are coming from the same makhraj from one specific articulation point. Yes, it is true. Very good. Okay? Yeah, it is true. So, what makes it different then? Yeah, Sufa we can say, but let's say what is the result for different Sufat for this letter? The basic reason is the gap between the tongue and the palate. Very good. Okay, because for the Jim we completely close, for the Sheen a middle opening, for the Ya a wider opening. Isn't it? Okay, very good. Now, next question. When we articulate the letter Ya ghair madiyya, okay, Ya ghair madiyya, that means without mad. When we articulate a Ya ghair madiyya, the sound of the letter will be same in every situations, whether it is a sakin or a mutaharrika. One more time. The sound of the letter Ya ghair madiyya will be same always, whether the letter Ya carries a sukun or a haraka. That means for the Ya, all the situations it will be having the same sound. So the question is kind of confusing. That's why I'm not getting answers. It's a false. But I got only 4 answers. What about others? Don't just say false. What do you think? Why do you think so? And then answer to your explanation. Then only when I explain, you will be able to correct your idea and understanding. Understood? So yes, it is a false statement. Why? Because we explained when it is a sukoon, we have to check the previous letter. If it is a fatha, that means it is a lean letter. We will not make I. Instead, we will say I. But all the other cases, yeah, you, e, I. Understood? That sound will not be same. Yes? Clear? Okay, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Now we will move to the unique letter specifically for the Arabic language. Which letter? Letter both. Very good. Okay. We use the complete hafa for the articulation of the letter both. True or false? We use the complete hafa for the articulation of the letter both. It can be yes, it can be no. Okay, I understood. Yeah, front part for stability. Yeah, that's give the explanation. Okay, yeah. So we use the complete hafa. So actually, it's a true statement. You are thinking because you know that the aksal hafa is what we are using and the adnal hafa is for the support, isn't it? Yeah. So your answer, whether it is true or false, it depends on your explanation. Okay, so actually the statement is true. We will use. Because of this reason, we will call the letter bod having the largest makhraj. The largest makhraj is for the letter bod and widest makhraj is for another letter dash. I didn't say, but I'm asking. Your general knowledge. Yeah. The widest makhraj is for dash. Which letter you think? Maybe from the huruf al-shajariya we can say is G, but the answer is lam. Lam. Okay, because the G we cannot spread as much as the lam. There is not enough space. Understood? So when we come to the front part, any the area that we are using for the lam, it is bigger compared with the hitting area for the Jim Shinya. Okay, it is wide there, widest makhraj. Okay, but the hafa, the letter bod, it is the biggest. We are using the complete hafa, but the wide one from one end to another one, the greater it is for the letter lam. Understood? Okay. So let's study the nickname of these letters. We talked about the huruf al-halqi yesterday. All the 6 letters from the halq we will call them as huruf al-halqi, and the letters jim, qaf, and the kaf we will call as huruf al-lahwiyan. Lahwiyan, lam, ha, waw, ya, alif, nun. Lahwiyan. Okay, because it is coming from closer to the yuvula. Okay, yuvula means that hanging thing. Okay, so nickname for the qaf and the kaf, both are huruf al-lahwiyan. Qaf and the kaf. Qaf and kaf. Then jim, sheen, ya, they are called as huruf al-shajariyah. Shajariyah. Shajara means it is the tree, right? So just like lahwiyan, Sister Samia type the correct name. Okay. Bismillah. Shajariya. Okay, so just like the root of the tree, how it is spreading, just like from one end to other, the tongue is the makhraj is stretched. So that's why shajariya, correct. Now the letter bod, it is huruful hafi or hafati. Okay, so from the hafati or hafi, the letter bod. Yeah. Okay, so one last question. For the makhraj of the letter lam, the makhraj, whether it is tafkhim or tarqiq. Okay, that means for the makhraj of lam mufakham or muraqqaq, the makhraj is same, but the shape of the tongue is different. Yeah, correct. Statement is correct. For the lam mufakhama muraqqaqa, the makhraj is same. It is the hafatul lisan with the upper roof in front of the hitting area of the jim shin ya. Whereas the shape of the tongue is different. For the tarqiq, the back part of the tongue is lowered, and for the tafkhim, the back part of the tongue will be raised. Barakallahu feek. So alhamdulillah, you have done a good job. MashaAllah, may Allah accept it from you. You all listen to the classes properly. And I hope you will benefit from this. And may Allah accept this effort. After the 4th workshop, we will get some days to revise. Yeah, inshallah, I can give maybe 2 days. Okay, we can do the exam on the Monday, inshallah. Okay. So barakallahu feekum. Taqabbalallahu minna wa minkum. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك آمين وإياكم